a taste of the city grit on his tongue and a vibe off the street. One more bite of the life that had been stolen away from him 10 years ago. 10 years ago. He remembered that smug bitch watching from the back row of the courthouse as he was sentenced. She had tracked him across the South and tipped off the Alabama cops, and he went down for murdering a competitor, his life erased over a nobody who deserved what he got because he was skimming the merchandise. He wished he could have had another half hour with her to wipe that fucking grin away like sand before they buried him inside the walls. Being outside again only made it worse to go back. The few minutes in court, in a suit without the cuffs or the leg irons, were a hoax, like a steak dinner before they slipped you the needle. It made the years ahead, in an overcrowded, stinking cell, seeing gray cement and steel every minute of your life, seem unbearable. Getting sucked up by the storm would be a blessing. "Where the hell can he run?" the woman screamed at Deet. "Come on, we have to go now!" Deet cursed and flung open the car door. The wind ripped it out of his hand and the metal groaned. The noise of the storm roared like a train. Deet pulled his gun and pointed it at the prisoner's head. "You give me any trouble, you're dead," he shouted. He unlocked the rear door. The prisoner got tangled up in the chains and fell to the ground as he tried to plant his feet in the dirt. He felt Deet's hand on his shirt collar, pulling him up. He spit out mud from his mouth. "Let's go!" the woman yelled. She waved an emergency radio and slammed the trunk of the squad car shut. Rain buffeted the prisoner like ice picks jabbing at his face. He struggled to walk in miniature steps up the driveway, which was a rushing river now. When he stumbled, his feet hobbled by the leg irons, he felt the barrel of Deet's gun on his neck pushing him forward. They reached the front porch of the 2-story farmhouse, but the door to the home was barricaded by plywood nailed to the frame. The woman cop put down the radio and clawed at the boards to tear them away. Her fingers bled. He wondered how far he would get if he tried disappearing in the storm. Deet read his mind. He eyed the prisoner and cocked his gun. "You want to run? Go ahead. It'll save." Deet stopped talking. When the prisoner narrowed his eyes against the driving rain, he saw that Deet didn't have a head anymore. Right above Deet's body, a yellow highway sign with a dripping blood-red fringe bobbed in the side of the house where it had flown like a guillotine and become impaled. Something like a soccer ball rolled down the porch and then was picked up by a gust and whisked away. Deet's head. He heard the other cop wail, an awful noise, primal and terrified. Deet's body collapsed in a heap, gushing watery blood that spilled down the wooden steps like paint. He dove for the gun, but so did the other cop, and she was surprisingly fast for a big woman. She kicked him backwards off the porch and drew her own weapon. She grabbed Deet's gun and shoved it in her belt, and not taking her eyes off the prisoner lying prostrate in the blood and mud, she squatted and threw up over Deet's body. "Get up!" she screamed, wiping her mouth. She got the front door open and waved him in ahead of her with a flick of her gun. He pretended to limp. The frame of the house rattled like aluminum cans, and the wooden beams under his feet shuddered as if their nails were about to pop. It was black inside, and the cop switched on the radio and its emergency beacon. Angry static crackled between the walls, and every 2 seconds the room flashed with red light. "Downstairs," she instructed, pointing to an open door. "Unlock me." "Bullshit." "I can't take stairs in these chains," he insisted, keeping the desire out of his eyes. "Do it, do it, do it." "No way." "I'll break my fucking neck, you stupid bitch. I can't see in the dark." "Move!" "Shoot me if you want. I'm not going anywhere like this." She swore and threw a set of keys at his feet. He kept a tired mask on his face as he freed himself and stretched his numb limbs. He took stock of the cop, who held her gun with unsteady hands. Her uniform was wet.